facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confuse. From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap. Breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Hot. Going PCV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confuse. From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap. Breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Reporting what's real, we ain't chasing fame. Call PCV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon. Call PCV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confuse. From the streets to the world, keep it real, no cap. You're breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Call PCV, we bringing the news. Fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Reporting what's real, we ain't chasing fame. Call PCV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon. Call PCV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confuse. From the streets to the world, keep it real, no cap. You're breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Call PCV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confuse. Go PCV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon.
Click in the link, truth in the tabs, type in the name, watch what you have. Cold case, cold facts, I rewind, run it back. Deep dive in the data, pull the mask off the A. Spot lies in the language, slow frame when it changes. Every rumor on the timeline shaking, I'm the one that arranges. You see a clip, I see clues. You see abuse, I see truth. You see drama on your screen, I see what they try to hide in room. Yeah, cold piece investigate. I don't play, I demonstrate. Every angle, every frame. Say the name, say the name. Yeah, cold piece investigate. Turn it up and let it play. If it's fake, I separate. Say the name, say the name. Yeah. Cold piece investigate. New drop, new thread. Thumb scroll, see red. I don't chase what's trending. I chase what was never said. Free shot, zoom in. Body talk, tight grin. They confess in the details when the word's too thin. Hit subscribe for the real. I reveal what they feel. You want answers on demand, I'm the one that put the stamp on the seal, yeah, yeah. Cold piece investigate. I don't play, I demonstrate. Every angle, every frame. Say the name, say the name. Yeah. Cold piece investigate. Woo. Turn it up and let it play. If it's fake, I separate. Say the name, say the name. Yeah. Cold piece investigate.
Mic check, 1, 2. Motherfucking 1, 2. Let me clear my throat so y'all can hear me loud and clear when I say what I'm going to say. Loud and fucking clear. Yes, copyright disclaimer. Thank you for that, Shiny. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hold on, y'all. So y'all was here on part 1, right? Listen, Linda. Everybody should know how I talk from like by now. Everybody should know, right? We're gonna get into this paperwork I got though. Cause I already went live on Twitch, bro, and I don't want to do Twitch right now. Here she go texting me. And maybe we can have a dialogue on what I was trying to do earlier before I got sidetracked. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Cheryl. We are family. Family. Hey, everyone. Hey. Hey, Peanut girl. I needed you earlier. I needed to be. Listen. Okay, I'm about to bring this in, y'all, real quick. We're gonna talk about the paperwork, Ari response to the Supreme Court that she had put in or whatever. Obviously, y'all know the Supreme Court came back and they said that they're not touching this case. It's going back back to down to the lower courts, right? Cold peace. Hey, Tammy girl. Hey. It's okay. I know you be working, girl. I know you be having things to do, all of y'all. But y'all here now. But I was told, so let me tell you what happened, Peanut. So I was told a reverse never happened in the case. A reverse never happened in this pretrial hearing of Holly trying to get released, right? This was the argument. It was a stupid ass argument. Like, it wasn't even an argument because I wasn't arguing. I was just trying to explain a reverse did happen. Basically, it was said that a reverse never happened. Hey, Valerie. A reverse never happened. And in so many words, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. A motherfucker gonna say, prove it. Show the paperwork and prove it. I ain't been to not one court date. Like, I don't get paperwork or none of that shit. Like, I'm just talking out the side of my motherfucking neck or something. Or out my booty. I don't know what. I don't know. But did a reverse happen? I want to see what people say before I start going on a little further. Did a reverse or did it not happen? Because why are we here now? If a reverse never happened, why are we where we at right now? And I don't give a damn about the paperwork. They want to celebrate that what the Supreme Court said, this and the third time about Holly coming home. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, what did I say? I've been saying from the beginning. So what if she come home or not? We still got to go to trial. A trial still has to happen. That's not the end all be all. Look at you, Georgia Peach. Now, when we just in the cave now, I said, hey, Kwani. Like, hey, KP and chat. Hey, Smiley. And Smiley was the main one in there. I mean, breaking it down with me, helping me, trying to help me, and motherfuckers still want to go head to head with me. She still has to go to court again. Folks, come in to play on Goldie Mush. That's what I'm saying, because in that paperwork I read earlier, it says they need to do a retrial. Like, I'm gonna read it again to y'all because I don't want to misquote, okay? But I'm gonna read it again to y'all. But I don't mind going back. I don't mind having a dialogue with my people. We go back and forth. We gonna agree to disagree. Leave it alone. But to make it all this big old thing and try to make it like somebody disrespected you or did anything, you know what I'm saying, out the way is diabolical. You remember hearing about a reverse? You was in the comments earlier trying to explain, and you did it perfectly. You did it perfectly. I couldn't did it no better. You did it perfectly. But a motherfucker said, prove it. What? The appellate court changed their minds and said that she would have to stay. And what is that then? If originally that they said that they are going to release her, but then they changed their mind and say she gonna stay. We're not saying that. I'm not saying, oh. Not everyone understands how courts work, and that's okay. I didn't either. If you don't understand, then why try to argue and debate a person that is telling you? Reverse means, what I'm saying reverse is meaning is that they reversed it from their original thought of letting her out back to, no, she's going to stay. She's going to stay locked up. Nobody is saying reverse is that she's getting let out. So if y'all don't understand, just respectfully, don't comment. If y'all don't understand, don't comment assuming what I'm saying, because that's crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy. I'm saying that they reversed their original decision back to what the prosecution said. Instead of them saying let her out, they said no. After the prosecutor responded and said no, she need to stay and give their reasoning why they need to stay. Appellate court, the three judges that originally said let her out, they reversed their first decision and said no, she's going to stay. Thank you, Des. There's an echo. Maybe because Tanisha might mute your mic for a minute, Tanisha. JP, you're going to give yourself a headache. No, I ain't. No, I ain't. Yeah, I said no, I ain't. No, I'm not. But I'm going to read this paperwork, though, since I was told to prove that it said in the paperwork the word reverse. Because I done been on this case since day one, September the 8th, 2025. And like I keep telling y'all, I don't speak unless I know what the hell I'm talking about. And if I don't know what I'm talking about, if I misspeak, I got motherfuckers that will correct me, and I will come back and say, and I will come back and say, I misspoke, this, that, and the third. But it's very rare that I do that. So somebody want to act like they pulling my card, let me pull yours, Bookie. But I hope you're still around. If not, get the word out. But anywho, this was the first one, y'all, that I did earlier today. It's in response. It says People State. It says People State of Illinois. Do y'all see this? Hold on. I ain't even got it up here. Hold on, y'all. Let me share. This was the first what we had to debate on earlier. Well, she had to debate on because I ain't had no debate. I knew what the hell I was talking about. This was June 11, 2026. What, today? It says the Supreme Court today denied the petition for leave to appeal in the above entitled cause. The mandate of this court will issue. Reverse never happened. Like the word reverse wasn't even used. Like what? Bookie butt? Hold on. Can y'all see this? I'm going to read this to y'all. So it says, statement of facts. In December of 2024, this is Ari's response that she wrote up to the Supreme Court before they came back with the denial, I guess, or whatever. So this is what she had. This is what she sent over to them. Statement of facts. In December of 2024, Ms. Johnson saw a stalking no contact order against the deceased, alleging numerous threats made to Ms. Johnson herself and through Ms. Johnson's family members. Ms. Johnson was pregnant with her first child throughout her active seeking of the order, having appeared at each scheduled court date. On June 18, 2025, both Ms. Johnson and the deceased appeared via Zoom to address the issue of whether the order of protection would be granted. On July 14, 2025, Ms. Johnson was granted a default order of protection after the deceased failed to appear in court over Zoom. Although the default judgment was entered and the deceased may not have been formally served, the deceased was aware that the order of protection was being sought against her. Hold on, let me move down some, y'all. Hopefully it don't take me too fast. Against her. It says on September 8, 2025, Ms. Johnson was loading her 6-month-old baby into her car at 20 West Cermak in Chicago South Loop. Tanisha, if you see some comments you want to address, you can, because I'm reading this. I don't see, I'm not on that screen. On September 8, 2025, Ms. Johnson was loading her, hold on. Okay, I was making sure my mic was on. Ms. Johnson was loading her 6-month-old baby into her car at 20 West Cermak in Chicago's South Loop when the deceased, Romika Blackman, saw Ms. Johnson and witness one, the father of both women's children, standing near their parked vehicles. After making a U-turn on Cermak, Blackman violently approached Ms. Johnson. Fucking lie, bro. Fucking lie. And it's, bro, hold on. Y'all give me a second. I'm trying to fix something real quick. Y'all give me a second. Because I'm not understanding why this is happening like this, but anywho, let me share back on the screen. My bad, y'all. My apologies. because I don't like having to do this like this, but so y'all see that up there. And when I get to the point that I'm trying to prove, um, I'll show it to y'all because I don't feel like doing all that fucking scrolling. But anywho, where I left off at. It says, father of both childs, a fight. She said black men violently approached Miss Johnson. It says a fight ensued between Miss Johnson and the deceased after witness one moved his car. It says the deceased continued to rush Miss Johnson when Miss Johnson shot. How is, first of all, that right there? I think she misspoke when she typed that up wrong, because how would Ramika be still charging at her if she already shot? That don't even make sense. But anywho, Miss Johnson remained on the scene after the shooting. Miss Johnson's lawfully owned weapon was recovered from her vehicle. Miss Johnson was detained for questioning. It says on December 3rd, 2025, Miss Johnson was arrested. On December 4th, 2025, a detention hearing was held for Miss Johnson. The court ordered her detained. Do y'all hear that? Let me go to the screen so I can see. Do y'all hear that? It says on April 20, 2026, the appellate court reversed. Reversed. But I was told that never happened. And the word was never used in the paperwork. Let me show y'all. Y'all see that? Hold on, let me see. I went too far. For somebody like that, she just read that. That wasn't in there. Clancy denied Miss Johnson's immediate relief motion. Wait, where is it at? Hold on. Miss Johnson was detained. Oh, there you go. My bad. Miss Johnson was detained for questioning on December 3rd, 2025. Miss Johnson was arrested. Wait, where is it? Hold on. Moved his car, shooting. Miss Johnson lawfully owned weapon. Miss Johnson was detained for questioning on December 3rd. Miss Johnson was arrested. On December 4th, a detention hearing was held. Oh, okay, there you go. Let's go down a little bit more. On December 22nd, a motion for relief pursuant to Illinois Supreme Court rule January 7, 2026. On January 8, 2026, the Honorable Judge Michael Clancy denied Ms. Johnson's amended motion for relief that same day. Ms. Johnson filed a notice of appeal from the pretrial detention order. On April 20th, the appellate court reversed. Y'all see reverse right there? Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Yes, no, maybe so. Oh shit, I ain't even got it up here no more. Hold on. Y'all see that where it says that it was reversed? On April 20th, the appellate court reversed the circuit court's detention order and remanded to that court to consider the conditions for Ms. Johnson's pretrial release. Where was our line at? Can you see it now? Zoom in. Somebody supporting me? I ain't even see it, y'all. I'm sorry. Thank you for the support, whatever it was. I like that name. Fuck around and found out. That's what somebody did today. Good evening, KP and chat. Good evening. Good evening at Brown Eyes Girl. Hey, Tanisha. Like, I really got into a debate about the word the reverse and that never happened and that the word never was used in the paperwork. Child, please. Anywho, let's finish reading this shit that Ari put out here. It says, on April 24th, 2026, the appellate court granted the state's motion to stay the mandate pending the filing and disposition of the state's petition for leave to appeal. Child, I'm going to tell people need to stop coming fucking with me like I don't know what the hell I be talking about. Yeah, see, hold on. Here we go. It says the argument. The appellate court properly applied, not narrowed, the dangerousness, inquiring by considering all individualized facts of the case. Let's see what they talk about. It says under 725 ILC 5/110-2, defendants are presumed eligible for pretrial release, and the state bears the burden to overcome the presumption by clear and convincing evidence to justify detention. The state must prove that the defendant committed a detainable offense, poses a real and present threat to the safety of any person or the community based on the specific articulable facts of the case, and cannot be adequately managed by any condition or combination of conditions. That inquiry must be individualized. The statute expressly provides that pretrial release and detention decisions must be made on a case-specific basis, and that no single factor or standard may be used exclusively to order detention. It says, in making the determination, the court may consider the nature and circumstances of the offense, the defendant's history and characteristics, the identity of any person allegedly at risk, and the nature of that risk, the defendant's statements, access to weapons, supervisions. Oh, access to weapons. Because we sure got a picture floating around with the family members, don't we, y'all? Yes, justice for Ramika. You said zoom in. Hold on, let me zoom in for y'all. Ooh, is that too big? Is that too big? I think that's too big, y'all. What y'all want to see the word? Brown Eye said, ooh, child, I missed a lot in that first live. I know you fucking lying. Child, did y'all see the word reverse? Because somebody gonna say, she skipped over it. That wasn't said in there. That wasn't said. It wasn't no reverse said. Shut the fuck up. You say, can I come in? Left out. It ain't over. What you want to come on? You can come up here. What you want to come up here, Leslie? We said that in the first live. That don't mean it's not over. This don't mean nothing.
Drop the link.
You want to come up?
Actually, you want me to drop the link?
Not in the chat. Yeah, you can drop it in the chat. Go ahead. Drop the link in the chat. I already said this, girl. My first live was retarded. Leslie. She ain't getting past that. So at the end of the day, she's still going to prison. That's what I keep saying. She still got to face this fire. No, you can come. I don't give a fuck. You can come up here if you want to, because if that's what you want to do. Because I thought that's what you was asking. Yes, reverse, uno, reverse. Girl, I got in a debate on my own shit about the word fucking reverse earlier. And that was never used in the paperwork, and that never happened. The fuck is we talking about? Anywho, let me get back. Did Leslie want to come up? Drop the link just in case you want to come up here. Where did I leave off at? I'm not bothered by this, y'all. If y'all want me to be 100% honest, I am not bothered. She's still, hold on. Leslie say she's still getting 35, 65, 60, 40 years. All case. Exactly. This is nothing, bro. That's why I keep telling people, don't get riled up by this stuff. She still got to face the fire at the end of the day. Let her out. She can't do nothing. She can't live like she wants to. Very much so protected. We don't do that over here, and it ain't gonna be tolerated. My minds be on it. They gonna real quick. Yeah, Des, she definitely gonna eat that time. Oh no, reverse. No. Let her out. It won't be for long. Let me finish reading this, y'all. Damn, my eyes got tangled. Tanisha, where my glasses? Hold on. What you say? Just say. Let her out so we can go ahead and get this trial started. That's what I'm saying. I'm ready for the trial. This just putting us behind. Like it's you know what I'm saying? Just say that you don't understand. Simple. Exactly. Had me over here Okay, let me continue. Where I was left off at, Tanisha, do you remember? Hold on. Oh, it says in making the determination, the court may consider the nature and circumstances of the offense, the defendant's history and characteristics, the identity of any person allegedly at risk, and the nature of that risk. The defendant's statements, access to weapons. Well, we know that they got a lot of weapons. Pick the flavor of the noodles for that day type of time. That part. Supervision status. So if the prosecution don't got them pictures, they need to get them. Supervision status and any other facts bearing on this defendant's propensity for violent, abusive, or assaultive behavior. It says, and then they put that rule number. It says, as one court has explained, defendant's release on conditions depends on the court having confidence that the defendant will comply with those conditions. So how they gonna try to, yeah. She said, baby, they only got chicken. Don't y'all start. Maybe they only get chicken, beef, and creamy chicken. What'd you say? Hey, everyone in the chat and Maz and KP, love you. Love you too, Leslie. I didn't know if you were nervous about coming up, Auntie. My apologies. She knows she ain't nervous about coming up over here. I don't play none of that bullshit. I ain't having it. I don't give a fuck who it is. I got accused of being disrespectful to somebody. And that's the last thing I'll be trying to do. I'll let y'all have y'all way in the comments, bro, until it get out of hand. If I start seeing go left, y'all let y'all have y'all opinions and everything. Fuck out of here. Anyway, let me finish this. Assaultive behavior. It says, as one court has explained, defendant's release on conditions depends on the court having confidence that the defendant will comply with those conditions. And then they list like a previous court case or whatever where it happened at. It says how the majority applied the PFA. As the majority explains, in accordance with the Pretrial Fairness Act, the PFA requires an individualized, fact-specific assessment, even in murder cases, and asks whether the state has shown an ongoing non-mitigable. What is it? Non-mitigable. What that word? I can't even pronounce it. Hell, I think I'm gonna say it wrong. Mitigatable threat, rather than relying on the seriousness of the. Damn, I lost my spot. Seriousness of the I zoomed in. Hold on, y'all. I know I ain't on the page. I got it that way for a reason. Because I'm not about to keep doing that stupid. Yeah, y'all drop the pink hearts and the pink scrubs like Peanut said. Thank you. Seriousness of the charge alone. And then they drop another where it happened at in another case as an example. It says the majority followed that framework by considering the nature and circumstances of the offense, the personal and situational context of the conflict, Ms. Johnson's limited criminal history, her cooperation with law enforcement, and the availability of conditions. Nothing in that analysis creates a categorical personal dispute exception as suggested by the state. It instead reflects the statute's directions to assess the identity of any threatened person, the nature of the threat, the defendant's history and characteristics, and whether conditions can mitigate risk. Well, she's a threat anyway, just all based off what she did on September the 8th. Am I right or am I wrong? She deserves to be where she is. Less strong bones out for what? To run, flee the country. Holly is a freaking flight risk. State, hello. That's in her opinion. Child. Let them tell. They'll be saying we read, giving false information. Da-da. Okay. Where I was at. Context of it's not some limited criminal history. Da-da-da. It says the individualized framework also provides the proper lens for evaluating the state's principal criticism of the majority's reasoning. The state argues that the majority improperly treated the dispute as merely personal, but that criticism misreads the statute's required three-pronged inquiry, recognizing that the dispute arose from a unique targeted incident between known parties is not a textual. How? They don't know each other, first of all. Why do you keep saying that? They don't know each other. They making me mad. This is why I don't be reading the paperwork. It said it goes directly to the identity of any person to whom the defendant is believed to pose a threat and the nature of the threat, and to whether the risk is confined or generalizable. It says the majority permissibly concluded that the state had not shown a present non-speculative danger to others, where the record in its totality revealed no broader pattern of violent, abusive, or assaultive behavior. So y'all ain't got nothing? Y'all ain't got nothing. Child. It says why the state's analysis does not work. Considering the statutory backdrop as outlined above, the state's analysis improperly converts heinousness into a proxy for dangerousness. The statute imposed 3 distinct burdens on the state, including clear and convincing proof of a real and present threat, and that no condition or combination of conditions can mitigate it. But ain't this one that happened? That's what I don't understand. So they saying basically she has to be done something previous to make this fit or some shit. Like, I don't understand. I just don't. It's a treating the offense's severity alone as effectively dispositive as the state urges via Carpenter would erase the second and third prongs of the inquiry in factually complex cases and risks turning detention into punishment. But Carpenter does not hold that the facts of the offense are always sufficient. Rather, it holds that the specific articulable facts of a particular case may establish both dangerousness and the inadequacy of conditions where those facts show an ongoing uncontainable risk. And then they show People versus Carpenter example of what happened in that case. I'm not reading that. It say in the Carpenter, the court emphasized. Yes, I will. So in that case, it says in the Carpenter case, the court emphasizes the sexual abuse of a 5-year-old child and the impossibility of guaranteeing that the defendant would not come into contact with other children if released. That reasoning does not compare to a targeted interpersonal incident where the majority found no comparable showing of an ongoing risk to others that conditions could not address. But it do, because she can willy-nilly go and do this to anybody else. It is bullshit. She can willy-nilly go do this to anybody else. How is not showing it? I'm confused. Lord, give me strength. Y'all get my likes up. It say further, the majority's consideration of the interpersonal context of the relationship between Ms. Johnson and the deceased and the absence of prior violent conduct was proper, not near dispositive as the state suggests. The state turns to People v. Vance, that's an example of another case, to argue that a clean record is irrelevant to dangerousness, but Vance says only that a clean record is not automatically dispositive in favor of release. More importantly, Vance arose from materially different facts where the defendant was allegedly driving a stolen car while in constructive possession of a loaded machine gun with 2 other armed men after striking a parked car and fleeing police. The court there also emphasized the weapon's destructive nature, and the trial court's detailed explanation of why home confinement, electronic monitoring, and other lesser conditions would not promptly detect or mitigate violations. Okay, who's this? Bro, I got so much to say about this. Oh, okay. I thought you was up there. It say they trying. They trying to get the spoiled little girl out because she been in there crying, wanting to get her way. Woo, child. This is insane, bro. So they saying by her riding around on September the 8th with a loaded handgun, with her child in the back seat, waiting to commit a crime, is not enough to keep her in. That's what they're saying, basically. Because that's what she was doing. She was waiting to commit a crime. This is ridiculous. Hold on. This case, by contrast, does not involve an armed flight from police, a stolen vehicle, multiple armed accomplices, or the same developed record showing why available conditions would fail. But still, oh my God. So they saying because she didn't have other occupants that was helping her with a crime, and they wasn't still in the car, she wasn't in a stolen car, that this don't fit enough for them to hold her. This is insane. This is insane. It says the majority therefore did not treat a clean record as dispositive, but as one factor among many weighing against inference of ongoing danger from a singular situational event. It says the state further depends on the dissenting opinions recurrence theory, which suggests that everyday conflicts recur and therefore the risk is infinite. Johnson, and then it says 2026 IOP APP first 260116, and then they got Mitchell PJ dissenting. It says this theory is speculation that would justify detention is nearly every case that involves interpersonal violence, which again is what the PFA's individualized assessment and conditions framework are designed to avoid. The majority rejected the suggestion that a defendant necessarily poses an ongoing threat simply because the charged conduct involved lethal violence in a public setting. Oh my fucking God. They need to change these laws, baby. They need to change them. And I mean fast. So because you went and pew somebody while you had a kid in the car, while you near in a school zone, means that don't mean that they can hold you into custody until your trial. Means that you got to be released. Like you can be released. This is insane. I don't even want to read. I don't even want to read them up, bro. This says, emphasizing that the relevant question is whether the defendant will pose such a threat while awaiting trial. Who fucking knows? So that means y'all willing to take the chance. Y'all hear that? Emphasizing that the relevant question is whether the defendant will pose such a threat while awaiting trial. Well, y'all whoop-de-doo. That means y'all willing to take the chance to see. Is so many laws on the books that haven't been removed nor updated. This is insane. Who's to say she wouldn't? What'd you say, Terry Doe? Like Leslie, if you're still in here. This isn't, bro. It says the majority expounded on how Ms. Johnson had previously sought a no contact order against the deceased, remained at the scene, cooperated with police, was free for nearly 3 months after the incident occurred before being arrested, possessed a valid FOIA card and concealed carry license, and had a documented history of legal compliance that made a firearm prohibited a meaningful condition of release. The state must establish a concrete, real, and present threat, not a conjectural one. The majority rightly emphasized the availability of conditions as tools. The PFA contemplates to mitigate risks short of detention. The state did not show why those measures would be inadequate here. And while People versus Gage upheld detention where the defendant allegedly escalated a domestic dispute into a shooting, well, hell, that's what this woman did. Yeah, this new. This is what Ari put in to the Supreme Court before they came back to their decision. She say every woman that comes next is in danger. That's one, in our opinion. And as soon as she got that default order, she did exactly what she set out to do in what, less than a month. That's what, see, you know what? This is what I'm saying, bro. The state should have went and put all that evidence, like what Ari did. She went and put in what happened at that fucking hearing with this order. But if they put it in there and line it up to make them see how this was premeditated, that she asked that judge, can she serve Romika at that school? She deliberately parked outside of that school. She deliberately had a gun on her that day. This was premeditated. This is why I should have went to school, bro. This is why I should have went to school for law. I would have cooked her ass in this paperwork, because that's exactly what happened. Hold on, y'all. What you talking about, Tanisha? Thank you for that, hey Peanut. This is insane. But I don't give a damn, because either way it goes, she still got to go to trial. Fuck it. Let me get back to it. Where I was at. Right here. Advance likewise confirms that dangerousness and conditions are inquiries in which it was analyzed. While the state rely heavily on decided cases that involve fact patterns where the manner of escalation and surrounding indicators supported detention, that does not create a rule that an impulsive lethal act establishes non-mitigatable danger. The majority distinguished the facts of this case from the state's cited case law by highlighting Ms. Johnson's consistent cooperation with the law enforcement, lack of ongoing access to weapons. What? No, they be around weapons. They got a lot of weapons. Why would she be in an area that she knows Meeks frequents if she was supposedly so damn scared? And when you got an order like that against somebody, you're supposed to do your part to stay away from them. Away. Imagine now who can do the same thing. Whew. They got access to weapons. They all got weapons. So who house is she gonna live at then? Who house is she gonna go and live at then? Because that's gonna be in the conditions not to be around weapons and stuff. They all got weapons. Man, if the state don't listen, Bookie, but they all got weapons. We seen them with our own eyes. It says lack of ongoing access to weapons or threats and the feasibility of conditions that will safely allow Ms. Johnson's pretrial release. It says the PFA anticipates such distinctions. However, it does not require uniform outcomes across superficially similar situations. The PFA is to be liberally construed to protect community safety while implementing non-punitive evidence based on pretrial decisions that requires more than a showing of severity in the offense at hand, but must also include a reasonable showing that danger persists and cannot be managed. It can't be managed, and it do persist. She will have unlimited access to weapons. They post about. Exactly. Bro, this is insane. You know what? The majority's analysis protects safety by reserving detention for cases where that showing is actually made and conditions are truly inadequate. The
You know what
states
I'm wondering,
were,
KP?
I said what?
Oh, sorry. What I'm wondering is,
Hold on, let me mute because it's an echo. Let me mute.
sorry, that's probably my phone. But what I'm wondering is if they had a forensic specialist that reviewed her social media from that day to see if she viewed Meek's um post. Because when I looked at the comment and they said why would she be in an area that she knows Meek's frequent. I wonder if she from one of her little pages whatnot reviewed her post that day and knew that she was gonna be there at that time too. I bet she did. This is off subject, sorry.
No, that ain't off subject. That's not. But if they dumped her phone, they done seen some things, and I'm wondering why not put it something that could kind of hold weight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Leslie says she can't go to Lake County. That is that where they all stay? Oh, they might put her in, what, a halfway house. Miss Z, good evening, KP and chat. Good evening. Let me finish this. Where was that? God damn it, Tanisha. Inadequate, the state's absurd. Oh, detention for cases where that showing is actually made and conditions are truly inadequate. It says the state's absurd result argument that first-time offenders committing serious violence can never be detained misreads the majority opinion and inadequately compares the facts of established case law to the present case. The majority did not rewrite the PFA, but properly enforced the statute's burden and the individualized assessments through permissible weighing of the nature and circumstances of case-specific facts and the availability of conditions. It says because the state failed to show a real and present non-mitigatable threat by clear and convincing evidence, reversal of the detention. There go that word again. Reversal. Let me stop. Reversal of the detention order was proper, and this honorable court has no need to review the case. It says the appellate court correctly applied the clear and convincing standard to the record when assessing dangerousness without importing a trial level duty to disprove self-defense. The state goes on to argue that the majority improperly heightened the state's burden at the detention hearing under section 110-6.1 by misapplying the governing legal standard to require the state to conclusively negate defendants' anticipated self-defense claim before detention could be ordered. She found any little loophole, bro. They think they're good as they do not have Romika's phone. Another reason why I don't delete anything and gave my children my cloud information due to this case. Good evening, Eris. Woo cha. PFA's clear and convincing standard requires courts to assess likelihoods, not ignore obvious alternative inferences, and task courts with an individualized judgment about current dangerousness and the adequacy of conditions. It says that judgment must be supported by clear and convincing evidence, which leaves no reasonable doubt in the mind of the fact finder as to the truth of the proposition in question for this preliminary context. It says it does not demand proof beyond a reasonable doubt, but it does require the state's showing to rise above speculative or evenly balanced inferences. When the undisputed or proffered facts materially support a self-defense claim, that reality still bears directly on whether the court conduct reliably predicts a real and present threat to others. But she do, and whether conditions can mitigate any residual risks. Considering those inferences is not requiring the state to disprove self-defense, It is evaluating whether the state's real and present dangerousness theory is clear and convincing in light of the whole record and whether or not an existing risk can be mitigated. Look at Queen's Den, reverse. Ramika phone was dumped too. Yeah, I know. In that other paperwork we got not too long ago, it said all the evidence, like they dumped, they said they had overwhelming evidence. They got the camera footage, they dumped Meek's phone, her phone too. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is small beans. Let's get to the big shit. Let's go ahead. If she gonna get out, let her get out. If not, let her sit. But let's get to trial. Hey, Spec. She can't be around none of her family. Social media has pictures of them being a Totting family. Exactly. It's pictures floating around of them threatening it. Got all these goddamn, they got guns posted. Ari's only good at pushing paper. When it's time to get into defending strong bones against the state, she's going to fail. She's going to jail. Thank you for that, Kia. Did I say that right? Sonya say, hey, co-peace panel. Mods in chat. Hey. It says the majority evaluated the record as presented under section 110-61 streamlined conduct of hearing procedures and did not shift trial burdens as stated by the state. It says the PFA expressly permits proceeding by proffer and relaxed evidentiary rules and detention hearings. The majority accepted that framework and considered both sides' proffers fully, and in doing so, recognized that the state's proffer left out disputed facts supporting self-defense. Nothing in the majority's reasoning requires the state to conclusively negate an affirmative defense such as self-defense. Contrarily, the opinion recognizes that at trial, once some evidence of self-defense appears, the state must disprove it beyond a reasonable doubt, and the trier of facts decides whether facts case supports murder or self-defense. However, at detention, the question is whether the state's prediction of ongoing danger is clearly supported. I think it is. Hey, no call ID says, hey, KP panel mods in chat, didn't know you were back. Peanut says, KP, don't forget that Joker's family history of going after others regarding criminal cases put on orders. They are not victims. Ramika is the victim. Exactly. Additionally, at the pretrial level, weighing self-defense indications goes to dangerousness and conditions, not guilt or determination thereof. As mentioned above, dangerousness under the PFA centers on the nature and circumstances of the offense and any other factors bearing on propensity for violent, abusive, or assaultive behavior. If the circumstances suggest a defensive, situational use of force, those facts rationally diminish the inference of generalized risk and reinforce the feasibility of conditions. Recognizing those implications respects the legislatures and command and detention is exceptional, and that courts must consider whether a combination of conditions can mitigate risks while also avoiding equating severity of charges to detention. The state's parade of what ifs further misunderstands the majority's analysis by suggesting the majority's ruling opens the door for any colorable self-defense assertion to compel release. On one hand, courts routinely deny detention despite serious charges when the totality of facts does not clearly predict ongoing danger. On the other hand, they grant detention where the facts of the offense, threats, prior violence, weapon access, or supervision status. Well, they need to get that picture. Y'all heard that? They need to get that picture. I trust the judge is gonna have a lot of restrictions. They think that's a win. The win gonna be them years on all them cases. Exactly. But this is a good reason to keep her locked up. They just said of being able to be around weapons. I suggest y'all send that picture over to the prosecution. What you think, Tanisha? Command that detention. Where I was at, enforce feasibility conditions, recognizing those implements.
I totally agree.
To detention. The state's parade of, okay, I did that. Charges when the totality of the, okay, weapons access or supervision. It says status, supervision status, make danger clear regardless of any offered defense. It says treating facts that suggest self-defense as irrelevant would, in fact, distort the statutory standard. The state's position would allow the charged offense standing alone to control the outcome, even when all other facts on record materially weaken the inference of future danger or show that conditions can manage it. It says that approach limits the individualized assessment and effectively lowers the state's burden by presuming dangerousness from the severity of charges rather than proving it clearly and convincingly from the whole record. Addressing and counterweighing the facts of a self-defense claim is not importing a trial burden on pretrial formalities. So she's trying to say that the state is putting in things that could be used for the trial and not solely for a pretrial release. That's basically what she's saying. It is applying the pretrial framework to ensure that pretrial detention is based solely on person's risk to public safety or potential as a flight risk. After consideration of all case-specific facts, the majority concluded that the state's proffer did not clearly and convincingly establish a present non-speculative danger to others or the inadequacy of conditions considering the same record's substantial indications of a defensive relationship-bound confrontation. Therefore, the majority did not heighten the state's burden. It properly assessed dangerousness by applying the PFA's clear and convincing standard to a record that not only plausibly supports self-defense, but does not clearly predict an ongoing, unmitigable threat to the community at large. Acknowledging the reality is faithful to the PFA's individualized assessment. It emphasizes on conditions and its non-punitive pretrial framework. Thus, the reversal of detention. That go that word again. Damn. All day long, just reverse. Wasn't the release for her to have her baby, but she isn't pregnant. Exactly, Lucky. That was why she was working so hard to get her release. She copied of the state. The state said that's what she was doing. Write that again, time. It kind of confused me a little bit. Where I was at. Threat to community at large. Acknowledging that the reality and is faithful to the PFA's individualized assessment. It emphasizes on conditions and its non-punitive pretrial framework. Thus, the reversal of detention was proper, and this honorable court has no need to review this case. Conclusion: the respondent requests that this honorable court deny the state's petition for leave to appeal and grant any other relief that the court finds appropriate. Respectfully submitted. What do you think, guys? Like I've been saying, I don't give a damn. At the end of the day got to end. And we need to go and get to trial. We got to just go and get to trial. This is just what it is. They holding us up. Hold on, I was reading something, y'all. They holding us up. If she gonna get out, let her out. Fuck it. She can't win. She not gonna win. She's going to lock up, bro. And she's never let her get out. Let her get out. She needs this little breath of taste of fresh air before it's time to go and buckle it down and find your bunk and get your commissary. The fuck? I'm over it at this point. I'm just ready to, I've been saying that for the longest. I'm just ready to get to trial. I think she'll be locked right back up for violating her terms. Right, let's move this along by any means necessary. I think because she is obsessed, bro. In my opinion, that girl is in love and obsessed with Carlos. And if that's one of the conditions that she can't be around him, ooh, we got a problem. She's still going to jail, free temporarily or not. Exactly. She's definitely not gonna win. Oh, she's going to the prison. Did I say how you put it? She copied off what the state said that she was trying to prove self-defense, and the state said that it was for trial. Oh, yep. Mm-hmm. And what we were saying that too, the stuff that she was putting in, that she was writing up and submitting, was stuff that she needs to be using for trial. Like you're presenting, even when was going to court, when we was going to these court dates, the woman was acting like we was in trial. She was presenting and acting like she fighting for her in trial, bro. The stuff she was saying and trying to use is things that you should be holding and trying to say for trial. It just didn't make sense. That's why the judge, when he responded back to them, he said, when they go back to court this next time, he's ready to move it along. So Ari got to be ready. She got to be ready. He's tired of this thing lingering. Is basically what it is. He's tired of it and he's ready to get it gone. He's ready to get it done with. So if they think this is a win, let them think it. Let them think it's a win. Let them have it. At the end of the day, she's going to prison. Yes, you said it right with a bunch of ends. Like that's all. She's going to prison. What do you think, Tanisha? You got any input? If you're still here, that's why she's going to. Let me see. You say that's why she's going to lose because she's only good at pushing paper. Now is when it comes for her to show her real talent. When it's all said and done, all we care about is guilty. Yep. Mm-hmm. They want to keep running with this self-defense claim. Let them. And that's going to be disproven in court when they go to trial. It's going to, baby, I can't wait. I'm just ready to get to it. All we care about is a guilty verdict. Guilty of murder in the first degree. Dang, yeah. That's it. Tanisha, are you here? Hold on, y'all. Let me text her. Not sitting on the panel. Exactly. Show the real talent at trial. I can't wait. This is all I'm waiting on. I think she's going on the run.
I do, but I said this months ago. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. What the hell? I said I can hear you. Is you having some technical difficulties I don't know about? It say because it's only gonna be for a short time, baby. This was not self-defense, no matter how they want to slice it. What? How? I'm trying to figure out how they saying that is no legitimate reason to keep her incarcerated when this girl was in a school zone for one. How y'all don't think like that's that?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you lagging or
Why
something.
she can't hear me? Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you. Go out and come back in. Hold on.
Can the rest of y'all hear me? I'm looking at the chat.
You can't hear us. It says,
here it is. Let me go back and come back in.
Now she has to prove self-defense. That's going to be the hardest part. Exactly. They may be rejoicing now, but stop playing with God. We must rejoice so we don't get away with anything. We're forgiven, but don't get away. They better ask someone. I'm a living witness. Period.
Okay. KP.
Huh?
Okay, I'm caught up. So I was trying to watch on my phone while being in the studio. Maybe that's the issue.
Or you was probably on somewhere else watching some other shit and trying to be over here too.
I legit was on I'm on StreamYard on my computer, right? But I had the computer on mute and where it wasn't picking up me so that I could catch along with my phone.
But look what Brown Eye said. She said, I'm really surprised that it wasn't federal because she did that by school zone. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, shouldn't that be enough to keep her in? She
Mm,
literally put multiple lives in danger. Chicago needs to be sued by all those parents if they let this chick walk. Hmm. Shooting in public around children and a bullet missed and could have hit someone else. Listen, y'all, but listen to this.
hollow
They
tip
tell
stuff.
you that you can't even do a warning shot in the fucking air. Do y'all know that? When you do a warning shot, you literally gotta you supposed to aim it. They told they said you cannot, bro. You cannot do a warning shot in the air, let alone what she just did in front of all them people. Because what they say, that bullet travels, it can go anywhere. When you shoot in the air, it don't just go up.
And then it just was no reason to be shooting. Even if he was out there fighting, there's no, you got your baby daddy in the mix. He act like he trying to break it up or fighting the other baby mama too. There's, it literally was no reason for the gun at all. And you walk back to your car to get a gun. You could have had hand to hand combat if that's what it was. You walked to get a gun, girl. That was no reason, no. Lock her ass up.
No reason. No reason at all. I just don't understand. But hey, I ain't gonna argue with it. Let her out. Let her out.
But
She
see,
better go
that's
to
what
a
I said.
halfway house because
You
she
remember
can't be around her family members. They all got guns.
But that's what I said months ago, though, right? When I told you, when I said that, y'all cursed me out almost. I said,
But
let her out. If God want her to be out for the little birth of whatever, and that may be something that is written in the son's story. So maybe they need that interaction, since she been gone. Like, how dumb can you be to
listen,
do that? You just had a fresh baby. I cannot even fathom that. That was so dumb.
they haven't even been honest about her sitting in that damn car all night. Exactly. Listen, that still got to be proven in the court of law. Like that literally got to be. You know what I'm saying? They got that. It's levels to this shit.
Well,
But listen,
hopefully they
y'all.
tracked her
When I
location.
shot at them people, these motherfuckers, they body cam be rolling, right? They asked me specifically. They thought, bitch, I know the fucking law. Y'all not finna get me. They said, how did you shoot? Because the minute if I would have said I shot a one, because I told them I shot a warning shot. They said, how did you shoot? If I would have said I shot in the air, them bitches was gonna clank me. And guess what? They was gonna have to hog tie me again and take me off. I wasn't going willingly. Sure wasn't. You cannot, bro. Ari is all smoke and mirrors. All smoke and mirrors. Money talks, and so does knowing the right people in justice system. I've seen it too many times. That's true. That's so true. No way she should be getting out. It says she should have been breastfeeding or bottle feeding that baby. It was early in the morning. I know that baby was hungry. Child.
I
Yeah.
wonder if they, uh, went back in her, in the satellite. You know how they satellite your location with your phones. I
Yeah.
wonder if they went back, a little bit more than that day when it was pointed out that people were saying that she probably slept in the car. Hopefully they did.
But that's what I'm saying. We will never know. We will never know until we get to that point. That's when everything gonna come out. Let out. Strong bones, come on, walk out. Just come out.
So
I'm
we
ready
can
to get
get
to
to the
trial. And
court
this
date.
is why I kept what I've been saying from the beginning. I'm just ready to go to trial because that's when y'all gonna get everything. I hate it for the family. I swear to God. I hate it for the family because they're gonna end up learning some probably fucked up shit, y'all. Some messed up stuff. But this we here now. We needs to know. The truth needs to be heard. That's just what it is. We're not getting nowhere. Steady going back. Paperwork. I ain't got time for this. Ari will do this shit all day long to the end with people. Ain't nobody got time for this. She will continue to keep doing this. Nobody got time.
It
She's
seems
trying
like
to
she won't get
stall.
tired either. Damn.
She's trying to stall. This is what she want to do. Queen B, you are correct. I used to work up there. What does it say? They can do that with your car too. Your car has the same tracking devices on your exactly. They're gonna show everything at trial, and that breaks my heart too for the family. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's either that or she gonna take a plea. And when you take a plea, you gotta tell them on record what you did that day. We might not get the full admission, the full truth, but she gotta say what she did. Strong Bones was in that car all night. That's why she was so agitated. Talking about Meeks did that to her head. That girl have been like that. Did they say trial was going to be in January 2028? No, it wasn't 2028. It was 2026 to 27, I think. Yeah, like 2026, 2027. Because I kept telling y'all, people was just, they was like, trial, trial, trial. I was like, listen, y'all, we got a ways to go for trial. Trial don't just happen overnight like that. Well, at least I thought until Carmelo case just happened. I'm not even going to do it. I'm not even going to do it. Not even going to do it. Keep her ass locked up. Child being nappy ass. It just been tore up. But we here now. Let's get it over with. Let's go and get to the nitty gritty of the situation. Let's see how hard are we gonna go in trial. Let's just see that. Because from what the prosecution already put in there, if y'all read the paperwork, they done told what they got. How they done dumped, they got Meek's phone, her phone, they done did everything they need to do. You know what I'm saying? That judge told them on record, when we come back, I'm ready to move forward. It's either trial, throw it out. We're gonna come to agreement to agree or disagree. Something gotta happen. But I
need them to do that satellite location too. And I need them to that black box in the car. Cause she right, I forgot about that.
Yep, that black box. You know that's what they did to that girl that killed, that ran into that house. I mean, into that building with her boyfriend. They got that black box off her car. That's how they was able to trace and go back and see that she went to that place prior, a couple days prior, to test it out. Yep. Get it. That's all we need. Her movements. And I'm telling you, listen, y'all. I'm telling you, I bet money on it. And we can start a betting plate whenever y'all want to. But I bet money they gonna look in that phone and they gonna see that Holly. This is my opinion. I'm betting y'all. They done looked in that phone and they see that Holly was watching Meeks on that day. She knew that Meeks was running late. I bet you money.
Yeah, that's
and Los knew she was running late.
Yep.
That's why they lingered around so long. It didn't take that long. I bet. And that's gonna cook her ass. And not to mention, let's not talk about what she done probably text to her little friend that was coming to bat for her. What she done text to other people, her auntie, all that.
And whatever was said at the celebration, what day was that? November 8th.
Oh, when they did that pink.
Mm-hmm.
Mocking Meeks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Everybody was in black but her while she was drinking and pregnant.
Yeah. Supposed to
be for her to be
7 weeks
in December.
Well, that's what she was trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Anywho, they say every click on her social media account and her car will prove that part. That's what I'm saying. We don't got nothing to worry about. The state they are all, in my opinion, I feel like they almost 100% sure they got her ass cooked. You heard how they said that? We got overwhelming evidence. Then they start naming a few. They start naming a few things they got on this girl. Are y'all kidding me? So yeah, rejoice. Go ahead and have fun. Listen. She better stay away from them family members because they got guns.
Every time I hear somebody say, "Are you kidding me?" I think about how shocked Romika was when they ambushed her.
I think she sat in that car and shocked his ass too. I could be wrong. No, you're not wrong, because I think that too. I'm very concerned with this case. I know this wasn't self-defense, but the prosecution has to prove beyond reasonable doubt that it
Don't be
wasn't
concerned. It's fine.
okay to kill a black person. Don't be concerned. Trust me, they got this in a bag. I don't care what nobody say. Please do not curse in the chat. Who cussing in the chat? If y'all use curse words, y'all gotta flip them around, block some of the letters or something. I don't know. Romika had her blocked. She was probably watching from a fake account. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna see all of that though. But that's what I'm saying. Why she thought hurry up taking her Facebook page down and all that stuff was gonna help her. No, Bookie Butt. You can't do no crime and not know how the system works. Y'all remember when I was doing a video one day and I was like, bro, where's Meek's other Facebook page at? Where's her other face? She had 2 Facebook pages. Guess what? They had already pulled her shit down because they was already going through it. Just like they did Holly.
Well,
just like they did Holly. Trust me. I peeped that real quick. I said her Facebook page gone. Then you had people saying she only had 1. Da-da-da. No, the fuck, bro. She had 2. Everybody that know that Romika had 2 Facebook pages. I'm like, I know I ain't tripping. I know she had 2. I used to be all up and down through that thing. I remember as I was a silent follower then. See, y'all know I don't be lying. I don't be lying. They was already had pulled, hurry up and pulled that down. That's because they was going through it, and that's what they did to Holly ass. And they got their phones and they dumped them phones immediately, I bet. Because it takes time to get things back. And they got this stuff back already. So that means they was working while they was letting Holly them know that she was being investigated. All while they came up here trying to make they people believe the case was closed. Kick me in my, you know what? I ain't even gonna say it. I knew it was 2 and the main one disappeared. Yeah. For the new folks, KP will only do 30-minute lives and be like, I'm sick of it and log off. I swear to God. I couldn't take it. And as y'all see, this is why I haven't been reporting now, because I'm not finna keep regurgitating. I mean, I will, but I'm not gonna keep regurgitating the same stuff just to have a debate with people when I know what the hell I know and going back all the way back. You know what I'm saying? Like I would do that all day with y'all and we could just refresh our memories. But don't get in here trying to argue with me and tell me I don't know what I know.
And if it's an argument, let me know, because I'm talking. She talking to y'all like family, and some of y'all be going to the left,
doing too much. Most definitely, and I'm sure they have her repost of sometimes you gotta. Yeah, remember they tried to say that was AI. She shared that. That was somebody else's thing they posted. That was AI. AI these nuts in your mouth. Most definitely, and I'm sure they have her. Okay, I read that. It says that's how she got Romika mailed and letter. That's another thing. Why does she got this woman mailed? Who's doing the stalking here? Who is the victim? Mix is the victim, but they trying to make it seem like this woman is the victim.
Then, you know what? Now that you say that, that's another thing. Leave her in there. She be stalking people. That's dangerous.
You said what?
Now that you say that, leave her in there. She be stalking people. That's dangerous.
Yeah. That post alone should keep her locked up.
When she said, I'm getting ready to start Ming people, and then the next, not even 24 hours later.
KP, we know what it is. She going down, period, point blank. That part, Dr. Q1. That's what I said, brown eyes. Hey, what? This is insane, bro. I can't stand it. or her supporters. Every time I hit her, maybe release, my blood pressure goes up. Don't let it go up. Tanya, I keep telling y'all, stick over here with me. Stick with me. I keep y'all level-headed. I keep y'all emotions low. Because even if she get out, what is that going? That's nothing. We still got no fucks, hush. She said we still got trial, bro. It ain't over. Y'all heard what Leslie just came up in here and said? It ain't over till it's over. Right. Shaking my motherfucker. I wish that judge would have questioned her further on why she had her mail. I mean, didn't do god dang on diddly squat. Why didn't you go and ask her, ma'am, why do you have her mail? No, I let her out. She's going to catch another charge behind that joker. Through the roof. Child, listen, y'all. We can't be having high blood pressures. Remember when Ramika was live, and when Ramika was live and was like, "This is sick to me." Somebody had a fake page as her. Yeah, sure did. Sure fucking did. I remember that. I got a feeling her restrictions going to make her wish she was still in Cook County. I am not stressed about this case. She guilty. Period. That most of the time they tell you can't drink. You can't consume alcohol, drugs. You can't be in that she unalive somebody. You can't have you can't be in possession of a firearm. You can't be around people with a firearm. Huh?
Pop-up searches.
Yeah, you can't even be social media restricted. That's what's gonna happen. Social media restricted. They over there happy because she coming home. It ain't over. Let them be happy. They don't, bro. That you know what? She'll
But
go
who
back.
said she coming home? Nobody said that,
bro. Well, I get in the paperwork in that one paperwork that I read. Seems like to me they got to go back to the judge, and another pretrial hearing has to be done. That's what I get. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. She was obsessed,
and it don't look like he making extra court dates. It looked like when it's something pop up, he fitted into the next court date instead of doing
crazy work. She's so dumb. I can't believe she even brought that mail up in court. Just a goofy. Exactly. Like, why would you do that? You incriminating yourself as a criminal. She still has to go back in front of the judge. He may say no. That's what I'm saying. Like,
and then ain't no need for the Supreme Court to hear it again after that. After they done said no once, right?
You said what?
So if he say no again, and she try to take it back up again,
they can't. They can't. It's whatever this last time, whatever this says, it stays.
Okay, good.
It says I'm just entering the idea of her being released. They still have to go back to court, right? That part, spec. I'm okay with it. Whatever. I'm just ready to go to trial. She's gonna be going through sweet cheeks withdrawals in the free world and still can be with him, knowing he laying up smooching with somebody else.
No, she got a big mama.
I'm very disappointed. Don't be, love. What are we disappointed about, folks? Let's not be. Let's not be. Let's not be. We still got to go to trial. The next court date is, what is it? I don't want to misquote. I think it's
the 23rd,
29th, 21st.
Third, I thought.
Do they have court date? The next court date was already put in after they went to this last one. Yeah, they got that court date. Is it the 23rd or the 23rd? Okay. Yeah, you was right, Tanisha. I hope the judge says no. I am trying. He basically already said he ready to just go to trial, end it, whatever the case may be. Y'all agree to disagree, whatever the case may be. He ready to be done. What you say, Dr. Q1? The issue is a person that is never held accountable will not follow directions. Let's talk about it. Let them be happy though. I don't give a damn. That don't affect me, bro. It don't affect me because even when they was trying to make it seem like she was gonna get out last time, I said no, she not. And if she do, so what? Whoop-de-doo. We still got trial, and I don't believe Ari is ready for that. Hey, Peanut. We still got trial. This is just this small beans. The judge is sick of her attorney, very much so. She's the one ain't never ready, ain't got this, ain't got that. Well, baby, is you doing your job?
Ain't read this, ain't read that.
Read nothing. This is insane. So y'all don't be getting your blood pressure up. Don't be
arguing in the comments over there in the book. No.
Yeah, don't go talking to their ass. Let them have fun. They deserve it. Not deserve it. They need it. They ain't had not a good day since this shit happened. If she get out, it's only enough time for her to get her affairs in order before she do 50 to life. So let her have it. What affairs? She ain't got nothing going. She didn't have a job. Judge Michael, he is tired of her. Yep. Too busy pushing paper. That's what I've been telling y'all. I didn't know you were in it. Child, I thought she wanted a speedy trial. I guess not no more. That's what I said. What affairs? She don't got nothing going. Leave them folks be and laugh at them. Exactly. Let them have this, y'all. Let them have it. Let them enjoy today. Yes, Peanut, I told you that last night on your live. It's okay, y'all. It is okay. I think A to R to I is going to try move dates too soon. You think she's gonna try to move the date too soon? What date?
The date up sooner.
The date up sooner. That last stand has M&Ms in it. What date up sooner though?
The court date, the 23rd.
No, because it's the 23rd. They already agreed on that, and that's the agreement that all parties was available to be there on. The judge made it specific. It's that day, and y'all better be prepared. Either we going to trial. He want to know He want to know that court date. Either we going to trial, or y'all we throwing it out, or y'all going something got to happen. F them people over there, for real, the long way. I ain't studying none of they slew foot sway back. What to say? Well, I meant like her baby and some cornrows. Get that diet under control. Laugh aloud. I wonder. So that brings me to my next question. Can she be around her child, being that she did this around that baby and did it in the school zone? That's what I want to know.
Well, they not. Is they considering it to be a school zone and some things?
Okay, Leslie. You said what?
Is they considering it to be a school zone and some things that I read?
Why wouldn't they? The school zone right there where her car was parked. Right. You see the school zone saying, why? Yeah. But maybe, you know what? Just maybe. This is my thought. Just maybe if she don't get convicted on this. But she is gonna get convicted. Y'all, I'm not trying to scare y'all. Okay. She's gonna get convicted. But I'm just saying, look at it this way. If she don't get convicted on this, the feds might step in because that was a school zone. Feel me? Maybe.
The feds trump any other law agency in the first place. They would have probably been. She just going down. That's it. That's all.
You said, wait, say that again.
I said the feds trump any other law enforcement agency. So if they had considered this a case that they would have took over from the beginning.
Yeah, I know, Leslie, that they didn't. I'm glad that they didn't, because they would have tried to, you know what I'm saying? They would have tried to drop it down to that charge rather than murder. So I know they didn't charge the school zone thing, but I'm saying, like, if just say, for instance, if this case was to not, fuck it, I'm not even gonna put that in the atmosphere. Nope, I'm just gonna leave that there. Yes, you did say it reverse on that paperwork, so she is not getting out of jail. No, see, you're misunderstanding the reverse part of it, but we not. Nope, fuck it, we done with that reverse. You're not understanding the reverse part of it. I just gotta explain it. I'm not reverse. I got to not Lisa, not reverse that she's staying in jail. We was talking about the paperwork from the. I'm just not gonna do it no more. Fuck it. I'm just not gonna do it. I think the fact that CPS is involved, she also may have supervised visits. Yeah, they know she would get more time.
Hell, ain't they been taking them to visit her anyway, or no?
All the 6 cases gonna stay. I know that one time allegedly they took them. I've been following this case from the beginning. Period. Shani, that's why I should say I'm gonna leave it alone, because I don't need y'all come back in here say that. Dr. Q because she called them on Romika's CPS. Mm.
Damn.
Some people get it, some people don't. God got meets and y'all until 50 to life. Yep. I ain't worried. And clearly y'all see the Leslie ain't worried. We least of our worries. Let's go to trial. That's what we've been screaming. Let's go to trial. Hell yeah, I've been drinking. Oh, I'm reading this out loud. Hold on, I got a text message, y'all. I think I'm still talking to y'all with this message. Hold on.
No, I'm gonna spill all the beans.
Exactly.
That wasn't me though, by the way.
Yeah, it wasn't. Mm. You can read some of the comments if they come through. Hold on, y'all. Here I come.
Mm.
What it say? Leave it. What it say? Leave it be and stop mixing up folks' words. What y'all? It's been a day. It's been a fucking day. Cold peas, no, let her stay in there. She doesn't need no fresh air. It ain't my damn decision. If it was my decision, I would. Hell. Throw away that key so quick. Hell, if it was my decision, she'd be in prison already. Why she waiting to go to trial? Hell. The fuck? I got my suits out for trial. I'm ready with my briefcase guilty. That part. I'm not worried because either
I'm
way,
sure flying
we
in
go
for the
to trial.
trial.
Yeah. Sis flying in for trial. We gonna be in that thing. Period. Bookie butt. Cause I gotta see firsthand. Feel me? I want to know all the details.
And
Cause
mo-
y'all
and
won't
make
come out
no
here and lie
mistake
about
about it.
nothing.
I'm gonna
Huh?
be in pink and make no mistake about it. I'm gonna be pink down, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We're gonna see her shivering and quivering and crying, breaking down. Cause you shouldn't have did what you did, Bookie butt. I'm
Yeah,
sure gonna be there. Yeah.
unnecessary.
I say let me out so she can go back on more charges. I'm petty though. Hmm. She ain't. I mean, I don't understand why they can't see that she is a danger to the public. She's a
Who
danger
can't
to
see? Who can't see that though?
the motherfuckers that saying it's okay to let her fucking out. Like what? Let me read what Leslie said. It's a lot. We are more than prepared for the war, regardless of the battles. This is a fight, baby. But they wouldn't know anything about that. They still waiting on us to sweat. Don't hold your breath. You need to. You want to come up here, girl? You got some shit to. You got something to say. Go ahead. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta don't let this down get y'all down. This is just yeah. This ain't nothing, y'all. Hold on,
This ain't nothing, y'all. What movie
nothing.
that was from?
Oh, Dr. Q one say she coming through. We're gonna be in that thing then, I guess. Right, Peanut, because I'm almost sure she gonna violate whatever restrictions they're gonna be watching her like a hawk. They better. They better. I don't know. Chicago, they just be doing things though. They might not even watch her. Hell, she probably be all the way on the other side of town and GPS ain't they ain't look even watching the GPS. Yeah. Hold on. What you say? Don't tag me in laugh aloud as I'm going to make y'all laugh at these jokers. Child. It is what it is. They feel like they got a victory. Is this a victory, y'all?
They felt like they had a victory last time too. They always celebrate before all they what my grandma say? Count all your eggs in a basket or
In a
whatever.
minute, motherfuckers gonna have to start going to take down some of them videos. They begin in a chokehold real quick afterwards.
They was
They
twerking the
little hearts be
last
so
time.
broke. Can she even be around him since he's a felon alleged? Oh, I didn't think about that, Miss Rhonda. He is a felon. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. She
Oh
cried.
damn. That mean Big Mama
I
can't be
forgot.
around there either.
This isn't a victory at all. Time said yes, Tanisha.
That's what I was wondering. Because when you do the phone calls, can they even be?
Child, what you got to say?
Ooh, good evening, good evening, good evening. I ain't gonna cuss. I'm gonna be real nice over here. I'm in my mode. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say this real quick and then I'm gonna drop down. I need everyone to calm down.
Thank
When
you.
when them jokers over there start putting out information, it's literally for you to respond,
Yep.
get
And react.
annoyed, get upset, and react. Take a pause. If you don't understand what occurred, ask someone. Because none of this would be happening if you didn't fall for the trap with running with narratives.
Yep.
It would have been just a normal court date. It literally would have been another court date and another court day. And every time that lady over there starts putting in motions for a bond, to have a bond, which is what she's supposed to do, it's her job. It's her job to continuously ask for a bond. If she is not
Y'all
doing
hold the
that,
pound down. I'll be right back.
yes, ma'am. If she is not doing that, then she has did a disservice to her client. So we're always going to keep seeing a bond request. So ignore them people. I've been telling y'all to stop clicking and being on their doggone pages, and y'all keep doing it. Even in the doggone freaking Facebook groups, I'll be like, why y'all sharing his content over here? Why y'all sharing her content over here? Quit looking at it and focus on the case at hand. Because to be honest with you, if it is not us in this sector, the Ramika sector, if it's not us, if it's not us viewing them, they would not have any views. It is us that is running their views up. It is us that's giving them attention. You're feeding into everything. You literally had the doggone freaking, I got to figure out a nickname for him. But you literally had him literally coming out saying, I ain't even monetized. You ain't acting like it. You ain't acting like it because you're enjoying the attention that you're receiving. Stop going to their pages. Stop viewing their videos. Don't do any of that. Pay them dust so they can go away. That's all I got.
Period.
That's all I got. And I'm about to drop back down.
Because now,
And
honestly, it done got to the point where it's no need for the back and forth no more. We done been through the motherfucking. We done been through it all at this point. That's why I report when it's time to report on Meeks. You feel me? When it's something to be said. You know what I'm saying? When I got, you know what I'm
mhm,
saying? When I need to speak. Right now, I'm just ready for trial.
let's get there. And that's where I'm at. And that's why I'm saying, like, let her out so she can come out here and be stupid and do something that she gonna go back for. Because we already know how that family dynamic is. So let her out. She gonna go right back within 6 months. I'm be honest with you, I give her 90 days. But me saying 6 months is being nice.
Well, that's my question too. If she is let out, right? If it is to have a baby, so called, and she, because I mean, without that,
Yeah,
have
wait,
her
Tanisha,
being
before you
pregnant, that
continue.
She'll
does not
Wait,
happen.
Tanisha, before you continue, because that just
she'll
hit a
get
nerve.
pregnant again.
That's the
She'll get
reason why
pregnant
they
again.
wanted her out is in the first place because to have her baby on the out. So why is we still here?
Cause
Why
she
is we
gonna
still
get
on that?
cause she gonna get pregnant again when she come out again. When she come out, she's gonna get pregnant again.
So now, if she is pregnant, which we say she not, and she has the child, does she go right back to lock up then, or does she stay out to nest?
I I, I don't even understand that argument because there's folks that give birth locked up and chained up all the time.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And they're able to hold their baby for the first 24 hours.
They
And
get
after
sent to
that,
Gone after
prison
they
that.
go
Yep.
right back to where they came from.
and they
Yep.
get sent to prison pregnant in a home. Like that's crazy. I don't
But
know.
this law was put in place to protect a few different people. One of those things would be pregnant people. So if she's not pregnant, I'm not understanding how that law would apply in her favor.
Because they want her to get out so she can get pregnant again. If she
So
is allowed out, I can guarantee you she's going to get pregnant again.
And if that is the
That'll be
case, do
stupid
they
though.
send
And you
her back
pressing a
in
murder
then?
charge.
It's gonna be stupid in our way of thinking because we are all grown, educated women.
Mhm.
But when you compare how the likes of an individual like her that thinks, she gotta get another baby to make up for the one that's no longer here.
Well, when they find out how
And
far along she is with that reverse, the decision that was put in place,
No.
she's still gonna be pregnant again. So
yeah.
let her out and let's see how everything play out. Because I'm trying to tell you right now, she's going to get pregnant again. You let her
Leslie,
out, she is going to get pregnant again.
Leslie, is Crossroad Place, is that like a facility, a home to for people, inmates? Because that's what I just said. That's what I just said that that's probably what they're gonna have to send her because you can't be around your family members and they got all these guns. That's gonna be one of the restrictions. You know what I'm saying? Leslie say she not pregnant. I keep saying that.
And that's why I said she's gonna get pregnant again.
So the law should not be able to let her out. Hopefully, the prosecution challenged that. Maybe it's not legal to do so. Maybe that's why they keep hollering, um, what is HIPAA law?
Well, I have seen people eventually be released on first degree charges as such.
Hmm.
Now, it may be a year or two in, but I've seen people make bond for first degree charges, regardless of HIPAA or medical or whatever the case may be.
Hmm.
I've seen it done. With her using medical, it's going to be a little bit hard to fight it now because she's no longer pregnant.
Mm.
It's going to be
Leslie
a little,
say
it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to kind of fight that, to be honest with you.
Leslie say she needs to have a family in Cook County, family members in Cook County.
And they might move. They might move there
No
just
bond
because
hearing,
that may be a
Illinois.
stipulation.
So the prosecution would not request, with all of this hoopla going on about an abortion, they would not request a pregnancy test.
The pregnancy test was already done when she checked in.
Right, but now that it is being said that she had an abortion, would they not challenge that and make her
Th-
prove that or no?
They'll definitely
They would
challenge
know
it
that she had the abortion. They don't have to perform another pregnancy test to see if she's still pregnant. They know that she's not pregnant because she had the abortion. They
So then
just
why are they toying with letting her out if they know she's not pregnant? That law only applies to her if she's pregnant.
because they still have to legally go through the motions of everything.
Hmm.
They still have to legally go through the motions. When the motion was originally filed, she still was. Even though she had made the appointment to terminate, that appeal for a bail was still on the books. So you still have to follow through the motions to make sure that you're covered legally.
But no one in that appeal would question the fact that, hey, this has been brought up, because I know the lawyer was supposed to notify when that change was made. But if she never did, no one will question that.
No. Well,
Mm-hmm.
yes and no. Because at the end of the day, when you're in the detention center, your health is public record at that point. Everything you do in that detention center is public record. So the prosecution, any attorney will be able to look at her case and see what she's been doing medically. It's public. It's public, but it's not public at the same time, if that makes sense. So, but they still have to go through the motions. So, because the appeal was filed, even though she may have had that appointment to terminate, she had filed that appeal before that appointment. And at any given time, she could still chose to withdraw from that appointment. And being that she went through with that appointment, it does not stop the case from going through the process that was already started. You still have to follow
Leslie
through those
said
cases.
Leslie say she wasn't pregnant when she did it. You saying she wasn't pregnant when Ari filed that motion?
She had to be.
She was pregnant, I thought.
She had to be. She had to be because they're saying she was pregnant when she went into the detention center. So if she wasn't pregnant when she went into the detention center, that means she got pregnant while she was there.
Mm.
And we don't want to put that on nobody.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You can't
Let me
do
fix it.
that.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all can continue. That's why the family was trying to seal it. Seal what? Her
Her
record?
medical.
Hold on, y'all.
Okay,
Y'all
so
can continue. I'm doing
in
some.
terms, yeah, I agree with. I think I'm speaking to Tanisha. Am I speaking to Tanisha?
Yes.
Okay, so I agree with you. The family was trying to conceal her medical records because when you go to court and you start filing things, everything is public. Me in North Carolina can request the court transcripts and request every evidence and everything else you submitted
Right.
to prove your case. And that's what they were trying to do, was to seal it. It's not going to be sealed. This case is not going to be sealed at all. So they can stop trying.
Mm.
It's going to be an open and shut case. I don't understand why they even trying to seal anything when you've been online acting reckless this whole time. Now you want to be quiet and don't want nobody to know what you're doing. You should have been doing that, child.
Exactly.
They no fuck said they said she was 7 weeks when she went to jail. Mm-hmm.
That part.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, the court had the date it happened. The date what happened when she got pregnant? I think I'm a little confused.
I
What you trying
think
to say?
she's
See, that's
speak.
why you need to come up here.
Yeah, I think she's speaking in terms of she wasn't pregnant when the actual thing
Oh yeah,
happened.
we know she wasn't pregnant when the actual shooting
But
happened. Yeah, we
but
know
when
that.
she, yeah, but when she went to jail, that joker was pregnant.
Why is y'all? We not talking about.
Who
Yeah,
is
we
that?
not.
That's why I got to get back down to the chat. Let me go back to
We're
the
not
chat.
talking about she was pregnant when the shooting
No,
happened.
you doing good, Peanut.
Yeah, you all
Cause,
right.
cause
No
who
fucks in
is
the
you? Where
chat.
you come from?
No fucks in the chat. We not talking about she was pregnant when she um when she did the unaliving. That's
Where you
not
come?
what that's not what Leslie was saying either. It's Aurora that's saying that she wasn't pregnant when she committed the crime. We know that because
I'm about
you saying something different than what Leslie is in the chat saying. We understand what Leslie is saying, but you on a totally different. You doing saying something different.
Who the hell is Aurora?
Amika had two
I
Facebook
don't
pages.
know. I'm trying to figure out where
I
she
know.
came from with her doggone 90s doggone clip back damn picture.
Oh,
Don't do that.
Let me mute.
You wait till Romika came out of school, start some mess. We know what went down. Leslie saying that's what we know. That's what we know. You saying we know you. This is what you're saying, but it's different than what Aurora is trying to. What she was saying is that it didn't happen. She wasn't pregnant when she committed the crime. Nobody said she was pregnant when she committed the crime. We know that for a fact. But we do believe that when it filed, I thought she was pregnant when Ari filed that. Maybe I don't know. Or did she do it right when she allegedly supposed to have the abortion? I thought she was pregnant though.
She
hot.
was. I'm sorry. Go ahead, lady. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Nope,
Two
go
things
ahead.
could be true at the same time. I always say that. Two things can be true at the same time. I feel as if the attorney knew that they was going to set that appointment and they still filed the paperwork because it would have looked good. It would have sounded good.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what
But
I was going to say. Oh, go ahead, Peanut.
yeah, so I think that's what happened there. But if
yeah. That's
somebody
the
wants to
yeah,
elaborate,
yeah.
we can
It
definitely
was
do
like
that.
right when she fucking right. You know what I'm saying? It was like
It
right
had
when
to
she
happen
fucking was. It was like right when she was pregnant. And then she literally had the fucking abortion, and she still submitted the paperwork.
because at the end of the day, it's unethical for her to submit that if that is not true at that time that she submitted it. If that's found out, she could be disbarred.
Because either way it goes, she lied. It's still. I don't know, bro. Every time I get to that part, it's so frustrating to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't understand how she getting away with lying. And why is they making this the reason why she can get released, but that ain't the reason why she was, you know what I'm saying? Like she shouldn't be released because she's not pregnant no more. She wasn't pregnant at the time. What is we doing?
Well, she was pregnant at the moment that the paperwork was filed. So technically, she wasn't lying. Was it ill intent behind it, knowing what they were going to do? Yes. But technically, when the paperwork was filed, she wasn't lying. This is what you do. This is what happens when you involve the court system. Like I didn't even know that up there they allow you to terminate a pregnancy in prison. Like that's not allowed out here in North Carolina.
So what they
So
what
that
they
was a
do
shocker
if
to
you
me.
pregnant in jail in where you at? What like what?
You go through the pregnancy. Unless it's a danger to your health, you continue going through the pregnancy. They're not a mediator in terms of you terminating the pregnancy if your life is not at risk. You're gonna stay pregnant. So with this state allowing that to happen, like I was extremely shocked
Wait,
when I
anyway,
found
I
out.
thought abortions is illegal now.
Depending on the state, up to a certain
Certain
point,
states.
yes. Depending on the state, up to a certain point, it is illegal. Depending on the state, every state now has the right to make their own laws regarding it. And Illinois is one of those that you can come in there pregnant and leave out not being pregnant.
Mm. What is your hold on? What's going on in the chat, bro?
What? Why she said she's sober? Who's
I don't
talking?
know what the hell going on, bro.
I hope you have a great sober day. I am not speaking on you and disrespecting you. I just didn't like the way that you came in the chat speaking as if you know what's going on and you don't know. One thing about me is at least listen to understand what is going on before you speak. Stop coming into the chat thinking you know more than the content creator that is actually gracing your time right now, giving you content and an update. Stop thinking you know more than she do. You don't. Listen. That's it. Give her about 10 minutes to listen to her before you jump in and say something.
Where I am from exactly? No abortions in jail. Murderers stay detained. I was totally shocked. Girl, I've been don't even worry about it because I done today been a fucking day. I had this happen earlier today. It's cool. It's whatever. It's cool. Who was lying, Leslie? Before people twist your words. I'm telling you, baby, it's been a day over here.
She talking about Ari, I believe.
She always lying. Hey, Nicole. I'm just ready to get to it now. This ain't nothing. Y'all stop in the comments, bro. Both of y'all. I'm gonna put both of y'all in timeout. You two no fucks. That's why appeal was for her. Hmm. Yes, it has KP, and then the heat ain't making it no better. That's what I'm saying, bro. I get agitated. I start my migraine start happening. Ain't got time. These comments moving fast. Is there a comment school? Why you say that? Yeah, bro.
All right, I'm about to start putting folks in timeout. I'll see you later, KP. Peace, love, and joy to you and yours.
All right. Thanks for coming up.
All right, thank you.
Mm-mm-mm. Leslie, since Ari lied, I can't wait for them to point that out and she get in trouble. That's what I'm waiting on, honestly. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting because I don't understand how this is possible. I just don't.
Me personally, I would be sad. I'm going to be sad about that only because we need all that we can get in that arena. So that's why I feel like you shouldn't be playing around, even if it's for one of us. You got to take your license serious, the law serious, and everything, because we might need you when it really come down to it.
Exactly.
Black
Exactly.
excellence is black excellence. Stand on that.
No fucks. Did you put this on? Well, yeah, because I see all my people's, but I'm about to ask her that she put it on subscribers only. But everybody, I think that's in here comment is subscribers. I don't understand where it's going left, and
Well,
it's just
um,
hiding everybody frustrated, agitated, and then giving the paperwork. I guess I don't fucking know.
this whole week has been a week.
Yeah, this whole week just been
Stemming from
it's
yesterday.
been
So
crazy. We all on the same team, bro. Supposed to be. We all supposed to be. Tom said right, but she needs to be disbarred from lying. Exactly. I wonder
that's
is the prosecution gonna point it out? Maybe, maybe not. Mm. Now we wait. That's all I say. Now we wait. There's no need to be upset, getting mad, going back and forth with the other side. It is what it is. We can't do nothing about it. Hell, we ain't the judge, prosecutor, or lawyer, defense attorney. I would hope she not that slow. Child. Oh shit, I know I am KP. I get agitated myself when it, I try to stay from being outside because I don't like it. What no fucks? That's what you wanted me to do, huh? What is she talking about?
oh, now what?
No
Shit.
fucks.
Oh, I can't
What
see
no
the
fucks?
comment.
Who who child? Things are gonna get easier. Let me give y'all some. Maybe this calm y'all down. Hold on. Y'all have a twerk off then since y'all want to argue. The fuck?
How you make it look so sexy? That's like a shit that impress me. Hop in the foreign, let's dash. Praying to God they don't catch me. Gripping on you with my hands, I push the brakes. Talk that shit, baby. Oh yeah, baby, let me show ya. One more time. Ride up, you're my backseat driver. One more time, baby. I fuck with you. I ain't no liar. You know.
Period, Lakeisha. I agree. Yeah, I had told you too. Did you do it? That's what she was asked. That's what she was talking about. What I had asked her. You so late on that, child. Let me get all big faced off the screen. I don't like that. One more time, y'all. I ain't worried. Y'all see Leslie
How you
ain't
make
worried.
it look so sexy? That's like a shit that impress me. Hop in the foreign, let's dash. Praying to God they don't catch me. Gripping on you with my hands, I push the brakes. Talk that shit, baby. Oh yeah, baby, let me show ya. One more time. Ride up, you're my backseat driver. One more time, baby. I fuck with you. I ain't no liar. You know.
White chocolate, that part. If y'all scared, y'all need to go to church. I ain't worried about nothing at all.
Namaya.
That girl going down at the end of the day. I don't see no way out of it. No way. If y'all do, then y'all on the wrong side. Mm-mm. It ain't happening. Not on our watch. Y'all don't understand. When that prosecutor said they got overwhelming evidence against her, he was sending a message, bro. Nobody caught on. They didn't catch on. Baby, I fuss with you. That part. I love that part. Ah, that part. But yeah, I'm about to get out of here. I've been on here long enough. I had to come back and do a part 2 because I had to let it be known. I knew what the hell I was talking about. Somebody said, prove it. Hold on. Disclaimer, y'all. And another thing,
And another thing. I knew you was gonna say
She was waiting. What you say, Queen B? God seen it all. Sit back and watch him work. Say it again. Say it one more time. Yes, justice for me. So y'all put them hearts and them scrubs in the chat. They better get some Jesus in their life. See, that's what I'm talking about. Let me tell y'all another thing. Don't ask me to prove nothing and run. Don't ask me to prove something because, well, I tell y'all, I keep a good receipt. Keep a good receipt. Call me a liar, and basically that's what you did. Call me a liar. Like, don't tell me to prove something, and then when I prove it, where's my apology? There y'all go. Let me play this song while y'all doing it. Make y'all feel good.
How you make it look so sexy? That's like a shit that impressive. Hop in the foreign, let's dash. Praying to God they don't catch me. Gripping on you with my hands, I push the brakes. Talk that shit, baby. Oh yeah, baby, let me show ya. One more time. Ride up, you're my backseat driver. One more time, baby. I fuck with you. I ain't no liar. You know.
Baby, we need that whole fucking song. He needs to go ahead and drop it. Clearly, he ain't gonna get out the contract. Just drop it, nigga. Just drop it. Yeah, I definitely should, but I ain't gonna, it is what it is. I ain't did nothing, no harm, no foul to nobody. I just stood on business and I stood on what the hell I meant. And I meant what I said. I know what I'm talking about. That's just that. In the paperwork right there. What? I literally spent, how long I was on that? 45 minutes, almost, I think I spent, that was an hour video on reverse. Was we playing you? Oh no. Damn it. I'm good at Uno too, but baby, don't get in the ring with me on no Uno. Yeah, he do. I love that song. Man, I put y'all on. Put you down. Let's say, right, KP, you be having me singing that ish all day. This my shit. Y'all want to hear one more time before we get out of here? While y'all dropping all that? I'm going to give it to y'all one more time.
How you make it look so sexy? That's like a shit that impressive. Hop in the foreign, let's dash. Praying to God they don't catch me. Gripping on you with my hands, I push the brakes. Talk that shit, baby. Oh yeah, baby, let me show ya. One more time. Ride up, you're my backseat driver. One more time, baby. I fuck with you. I ain't no liar. You know.
That part, Dad. Y'all see Leslie, she said, I love that song. I put y'all on, period. I love that song. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all be dancing. I be dancing in my sleep, listen to it. What you say? Yes, we do, KP. He need to drop that whole song and stop playing, bro. He do, cause yeah, I bet you it go hard, even more harder, for real. Yeah, it ain't nothing. That this is nothing to big dogs. Meeks was a big dog. You feel me? Like let her out. Let her feel like they won. Whatever the case may be, is not the case. I'm late. What happened? Shantae, you want to go back and listen to everything, and you probably want to, I don't know, watch part one first, and then part two, because we had some discrepancies over here earlier, and I don't do discrepancies. Yes, I said it the way I said it. The fuck, I drag my words. I think he was on Star Search when he was little. What's Star Search? Is that alien movie? What's Star Search? I remember hearing that. A show called, what is that, Tanisha?
Star Search, what they used to sing.
What they used to sing?
They find, new stars. Like it was like American Idol.
What made you say that? That was time that said that, I think. What made you say that? If you found the video, send it to me. Start Search was a TV show. Okay. I remember hearing that. Child, he need to drop that. I want it all. Laugh out loud, KP. Cause I said what, that little alien movie. My bad.
You thought they was talking about Star Trek?
Star Trek. Was it
Crazy as hell.
I just hollered. That's how they found Destiny Child. I think Star Search. Well, y'all tell me some shit. I showed searching for stars. Oh, a show searching for stars. Hell, I must not be that old then. Shit. I don't remember that. Girl, I don't know. You send a clip of him. If you find it again, send it to me. I want to see. He was rapping. That was back in the days. Yeah, I ain't. Oh, y'all see, y'all call me up. I've been lying about my age this whole time. I don't got no kids. I don't got. These is my siblings. Y'all been seeing for real. I've been putting on a whole persona up here for y'all. Them is my siblings. It's like America's Got Talent. Okay, dang, y'all ain't got to keep telling me. I heard now. That's my bad. I remember Star Search. Oh, Aaliyah was on there too? How I forget this show?
Aaliyah, Beyonce, me.
Who, you?
Yeah.
You was on there?
Yes.
Bitch, you lying. I see, now I didn't know that. You was on there?
Yeah.
Send it to me. She pulling my leg, bro. I told you stop telling my Peanut. You going in timeout. I told you. This whole time we've been acting like we don't even know each other. Whole time she know it. She know me, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Peanut know me. If anybody want to know who I am, y'all can get it from her. Cause my sister ain't gonna tell y'all. Hey, Peanut, she'll tell y'all. If y'all want who know who the real KP is. Child. Tanisha, you was on there for real? I'm lost for words. Y'all do know my sister know how to sing, right? She be blowing.
I say all of that.
She be singing. Look, you got to show me the video now. I never knew you went on there. Why you never told me that?
Because I'm lying.
Oh, not for that. No fucks. We on that ass. Her bestie.
I'm finna just block both of y'all right fucking now. Y'all ain't gonna jump me today.
I love Peanut, but I ain't falling for it. Chicago, Illinois doesn't have no bond. Yeah, I know. That's why she shouldn't even be able to get out anyway, no matter what. What was that? Brown Eye said, "Go on, sing for us, Tanisha."
One day.
Timberlake was on there too. What? How did I got lost in time, y'all. It was a lot of people on Star Search. That's how
you know everybody been around a long time. We be seeing them come out. They don't, just like when 2 Chainz came out. That man was in his 40s, mid 40s at that time, but he had been in the industry for forever. French Montana as well. They be in the industry from the time they be kids on up.
Oh, Time said it wasn't Star Search, it was Ellen. Oh, he was on the Ellen show. How old was he? Oh, you answered that before I asked. He was 8. What? You got it right now? Did you send it to me right now? If so, I'm finna show it to y'all. Y'all want to see? I want to see. Did you send it to me? See how we got y'all simmered down and everybody over here laughing and joking? Yeah, that's what I like to see. That shit wasn't nothing. Oh, on a serious note, please ignore trolls that come into the chat. Let the mods do their work. Period. Thank you. Yeah, y'all don't gotta respond. That's what we got mods for. Thank you for that. Let me see. I never saw it, but when they do the documentaries on these artists, they always started out in Star Search like her. She was on Maury. I didn't do nothing yet. Laugh out loud. I think Dave Chappelle was on there. Damn. I don't know how I missed this. I don't know how I don't remember this show. But anywho, y'all, I'm about to get off here. I gotta go pick y'all internet niece up shortly from work. I'm so proud of my baby, y'all. Let me just give y'all that. I'm so proud of her. She's not a people person like that, and I thought she was gonna end up Fucking them people up in there, bro.
Yeah, look what I just sent you. Look, go look at your Instagram.
My Instagram, what she sent?
Yeah.
You can send
Look,
it to me in my email,
look what
coldpiecetv
I
at
just sent you.
gmail.com, all lowercase. Hold on, I'm finna go see. Hold on, y'all. She finna send it to me. We can see. You said my Instagram?
Yeah, I sent you something mess. I sent you two things, but look at the latest.
That you sent me?
Yeah.
Now, let's see. What is this? Let me hold on. Let me mute my mic first.
I'm crying looking at the comments.
Bro, Superstar sent me that earlier. And I said, people is just ignorant now. I don't agree with that. Don't do that. They already try to say we the ones that's race baiting and shit.
No, but I don't know.
No,
This
we
is what
aren't.
I'm saying. There's no telling where this is finna go because they keep doing stuff. You get what I'm saying? And back in the days with our ancestors, it really got like that because y'all kept doing stuff.
Hey, Peanut said, we are so proud of her. We heard her Tuesday and she was not pleased. I'm telling you, she got more to say. And that's why I was going to go live yesterday, but we end up having this bad storm. Listen to how I say this, because this is how I say it. But my kids get on me all the time. We had a bad storm and sirens was going off. Like, we had like a little tornado happening over here, bitch, like for real. And I said, live is canceled. But yeah, me and my baby was going to do our little 1-2-1-2 for y'all. It's popping up on what? On what? He was. Let me see. I'm gonna check my email. You said what, Tanisha? No. You agree with that? Huh? Oh, you said TikTok. Tanisha. I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
He should have did that. He shouldn't have did that, bro. Only because they be trying to make us seem like we the people that's starting shit. You know
But
what I'm
when
saying?
but when they was over there threatening the people, they had to move out their house. They do it some of that in every race. So I don't give a damn what they be saying. I don't. They shame us for the same stuff that they do. It's okay when they do it like this, them jumping on that baby, and then him having to defend himself, and now he's in jail for it. They shame us for the same stuff that they do.
See, this is what I don't like.
So
When
I
I
thought it
when,
was
when I
funny.
be like, okay, hell yeah, do that. You be like, nah.
Now I never do it, but
When I be like, yeah, they deserve it, radio. You be like, nah. That should have never happened. Now here you go. Yeah, they deserve it. Child,
well,
please.
I still feel this is coming a day up off of it. I'm mad. Like I said, I'm ready to start organizing. Like back in the day, I'm ready to stop shopping at places. I'm ready to pull my black dollars into black businesses. I try to do that as much as I can now, but I'm really ready to. I don't give a damn if I gotta go
Listen,
to Timbuktu.
you said you don't care of what?
I gotta go to Timbuktu to
Yeah.
get groceries from a black-owned establishment. That's what I
Bro,
want to
in
do.
Chicago, do you let me not say that. They gonna say on see, I told y'all she was from Chicago. But listen, y'all know in Chicago, bro, they got a black owned supermarket. They got all man
Mhm.
fruit so fresh, meat so fresh, bro.
Yep.
Like I said, what the? This is what we need. You said, do I got a PO box? Yeah, I got a PO box. Um, don't ask me what it is. What's my PO box?
Let me see if I got it. I got
Hold
it.
on, you got it. Tanisha gonna put it
Mhm.
in there for you. Wait, which one for first?
I don't know.
But no,
Is it the one you use with your people?
yeah, with my merchandise here. There's so many black
No,
owned
I'm talking about
markets.
with your people when you was on that meeting
What mean?
when they said the lady kept calling them, but they ignored her.
I didn't put my PO box in that. No.
You did. You sent it to me when we was looking to see.
Well, if you got a PO box, that's my only PO box, sister.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just be having to
There's so
ask
many
that
black
before I
owned
get on here
supermarkets out
black.
here. You just have to research. Yeah, man. I'm finna start. I'm finna start researching because that baby. When I seen that, really, I'm gonna have to check it out next time I'm in Chicago. Yeah, it's called. Hold on, I'm finna get it for y'all right now. I think I saved it. Hold on, because I was on TikTok, bro. I was like, really? I'm gonna mute real quick because I don't want this playing.
Oh, yeah. Right.
That's it. It's called. Hold on.
Oh, just $50 because I heard the West Side has a brand new grocery.
40 Acres is the name of it in Chicago. Baby, go on TikTok and look it up, y'all. When I say in this video, what they showing, everything so fucking fresh. And they sell, which I don't eat out of stores with when they have open food. Like you know how they had the buffets and shit like that and open food and stuff like that. But they got buffet in there with soul food. They make their own Chinese style food. The person that was doing that video on them said that everything was good. They had pinto beans, they had the greens with the meat in it, they had mac and cheese, they had but all they food like you go in there and buy on EBT, like they meats and stuff, everything so fresh. They fruits, they banana, all that's
I'm gonna
everything.
go.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Huh?
I'll be there. I'll be there in July. I'm gonna go see.
You probably have black owned hair stores and you don't even know it. Hmm. Hi,
Yeah.
Kopi's panel in chat. It's been a minute since I've seen you live on here. I hope all is well. Mom
Who
Deuce, I've been
looking
going
at?
live for the last couple of weeks. Well, what, since last week now, right?
No,
I've
it's
been
been
back
a
there.
while.
Huh?
It's been a while.
You welcome, Brown Eyes.
Oh, well, hold on. If you hear, make sure to follow the Twitch too.
Oh, yeah. My Twitch is Cold Piece One. Did you drop my P.O. box in there?
I did not because I could not find it. I said, did we
We'll leave
delete
it.
it?
I'm finna give it to y'all. Hold on. You still want it, Shantae? I own a clothing store about to send you some merch. Oh, period. Well, I own my own shit too. I can send you something too. Sure do, girl. See, this is what you call connecting. Mm-hmm. Let me give you my I sell hair, clothes, hell. What else I sell? My merch, all that. I got a lot of stuff I be doing over here. I told you
Evidence bags.
I literally y'all and now that's what I've been doing lately too. I've been doing nails. Bookie butts. Teaching my girls how to do so because I could do one hand, but I'm gonna need somebody to do my right hand. So that's why I'm teaching them. Yep. Y'all better get in it. We gotta we gotta do something. Hold on. I'm gonna get it to you, Shantae. And I will give an honest review on your stuff. My P.O. box is fuck.
No cursing.
DM me, bro. DM me. I'll give it to you. You know my email, right? Y'all been missing me. Actually, Shannon, where the hell you been at? I've been needing a mod all day. I've been going through some things.
You know what? I need another shirt.
Yeah, my girl Brown Eyes done shot with your girl. Shannon, I needed you. I mean, you know, the rest of y'all shot with me too, but I'm talking about with my hair products. You feel me? All that good stuff. Shannon, I needed you to cut my internet off. Child. At Kopi CB, you have a merch store. I didn't know you were back. I don't get notifications. Yes, I do. I sell my own stuff. My people been tapping in. Y'all, let me show y'all something real quick. Let me just show y'all something. Since we here, I'm finna send it to my I'm gonna show y'all some. This is what I be doing on my free time. I'm going in August. I have to check it out. Yeah, I'm going to check it out too, y'all. Let me show y'all something real quick before we get out of here. Mm, I brag on myself a little bit.
Unfollow and refollow, you might start back getting the notifications. That's what a lot of us had to do.
Ooh, this is what I do on my free time, y'all. Hold on. When I got free time, but this is really my business. I got a whole legitimate business, bro. It's a LLC, but let me show y'all. My work. Look at that. Ain't that cute? And that plucking. Let me zoom in so y'all can see that. That plucking.
Period.
This self-taught ish right here. Is it? Can y'all see it, or is it too tall? Is it too high? Let me see how it looks. Tanisha, you ain't no help.
I said scoot the picture down.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do.
Oh yeah, baby,
I'm
let
gonna
me
just zoom out because it ain't letting me. There you go. Look at that. That's 24, 22, 20 inch hair.
What's
It's
the
so
longest
nice.
length you got?
Whatever length you want. 30.
Cause your niece over here.
Shantae, that'll be, I'm telling you. Yes, that would be nice. That would be nice. I've been wanting to do one of them and I ain't did one yet.
What?
A pop-up shop. KP took her store down. Hopefully it's added back soon over here on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be doing little things. When I get lost and I'll be like, fuck it. I go and I gotta do something to get my mind back focused. Yeah, I got some good hair, y'all. But I just want to show y'all that a little some. I had posted it over in my on my wall, but then I took it down. But yeah, I be doing some things. Man, I'm just good with my hands, bro. I like doing things with my hands. That's all. When I'm not thinking, when I'm not on this type of time right here, getting into the nitty gritty of things. Mm-hmm. I teach my girls. I taught my girls how to do this shit. Everything. Like when I learned, I pass it down. I started doing makeup, passed it down. So I got a daughter that do hair. She actually do hair. And then I got a daughter that does makeup. So we a one-stop shop, Bookie Butts. And now we got the nails popping. That's why I'm saying I'm telling you, my mind always on the money. You say, yes, advertise because I never knew. Because I be working on these cases, bro. And I got this, I be like, I'm not trying to do the cases and then try to throw in, you know what I'm saying? But I'm finna make a commercial, bro. I'm about to make a commercial. That's all. And that's gonna be, they got ads on my motherfucking videos. I'm gonna put my own ads. Show Liz. I just got done making a wig today for my daughter. Oh, she got on my fucking nerves about that wig. I just got done making a wig today. After I got from being live, was I live yesterday, Tanisha? I think I was live yesterday.
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah, after I got from being live, I had started working on that wig. When I got off of live, I went back to working on it. So I be doing a lot of things, y'all. I be doing a lot of things. When you add it back, I'll definitely shop with you. Thank you. Thank you, Shantae. I just be doing little things. Self-taught. Hell, I might go to school so I can get certified. Do I really need to though? Huh, Tanisha? It ain't like I'm installing them on people.
You said, do you need to what?
Go to school to be certified.
To make wigs?
Yeah.
No.
That's what I said. It ain't like I'm installing them. I've been dibbling and dabbling doing hair too. But
That's
that's
what I
on
got.
I do it on my kids, on my girls. I got 4 girls. I had to learn. Have y'all ever felt like that? You got daughters, you gotta learn how to do hair. So when they get older and stuff like that, going prime, baby, I had to learn. So I'll be doing their installs too sometimes. You
Yeah,
said what, Tanisha?
my baby was laced all through school. They couldn't stand her.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes, we need to do one soon. Let's network. Yeah, DM me. You know you got my email, don't you? We definitely can. Dang it, 2 of the 3
That's what I got,
different
sister.
lashes and nails, market yourself. And that's what I've been doing. I'm telling you, I got like a whole empire. Not to mention, look, this is what maybe I might be saying too much. I'm gonna keep that in the tuck until I actually start it. But yeah, my daughter, I got a daughter that she's soul food cooker. She cooked everything from scratch. She been doing this since she was 17, bro. Like, I mean, in there. Okay, you better go, girl. I'm so happy for you. Thank you. Yep, I got 2 daughters, so I feel you on that, KP. Yeah, because you know how much that is coming out of pocket, paying for
Mhm.
4 girls' hair every 2 weeks or everything. No, Bookie, but nope. My daughter was the one that do hair. She was 10 years old when she learned how to do hair. You remember Tanisha? I used to rock all her
Mhm.
fucking styles. I ain't give a fuck if it was fucked up, whatever. I'm supporting my baby, and now she a beast, a fucking
Mhm.
beast at doing hair. I was rocking everything she put on my head. Sure was, and was telling her, "Yep, baby, you got it, you got it."
Well,
And now she a beast. Yes, make one. It's so true. Do your own commercial. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I was supposed to do it like a couple of weeks ago, and I got sidetracked. But I'm gonna do it. I'm make a commercial. It's gonna be lit, and I'm gonna play my own goddamn commercials. They getting paid off of me with their commercials for real. But I'm gonna play y'all song one more time, and we're gonna get up out of here. And Shantae, DM me for real, cause I'm dead ass. I am serious, girl. When I say I be out here grinding, I be out here grinding.
How you make it look so sexy? That's like a shit don't impress me. Hop in the foreign, let's dash. Praying to God they don't catch me. Gripping on you with my hands, I push your brakes. Talk that shit, baby. Oh yeah, baby, let me show ya. One more time, one more time. Ride up, you're my backseat driver. One more time, baby, baby. I fuck with you. I ain't no liar. You know.
I need to send your pages to myself to post them here. What you mean? Y'all, I want to show y'all one more thing. Let me show y'all one more thing before we go. Cause y'all know I say I like working with my hands, right? Let me show y'all this real quick. Let me go on mute. Y'all finna be like, what the fuck? Hold on. Okay, here I come. I'm about to upload it for y'all. I'm really that girl. Hold on. That's why I told y'all remember when I told Coach what I said, bitch, I said something about my hands or something. Like you supposed to be a whole man. What do you do with your hands? You sit around in the goddamn parking lot moving trailers. You try to make people think you really be driving trucks. Because I really do things with my hands. You say I need your I need to send your Instagram page, Facebook page, and the YouTube page under code peace. You don't know my my Instagram is the same. My Facebook and Instagram the same as my YouTube. But y'all look at this. This is why I say I be playing checkers, not chess. I literally made that. Do y'all see what that is? Tanisha, you see what that is? This is a custom.
Don't ask me if I see what that is, because I told you to make me one when you made that, and I still ain't got it.
That is a custom. This is a custom chessboard, and it's Looney Tunes. Did y'all see the characters right there? You got Bird. You got fucking Road Runner. Is that like you got what's the goddamn rabbit name? The rabbit name over there?
Buzz Bunny. But what's his girlfriend name? What was her name?
Hell, I can't remember. But this is custom work. This is what I do with my hands, bro. So I said nobody can talk shit to me. Like I'm really that. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk money to me or none of that shit, bitch, because I'm in that bag. You know, this is engineering type shit, right? This type of things I do. Custom. Everybody tried to buy this off of me, bro. And I said no. I had so many people when I posted it, they was trying to buy it. I was like, nah, that is sentimental to me. Feel me? That's why I say I like doing shit with my hands. I like working my hands.
Did y'all see did you see Austin Metcalf daddy went live and went off on
Yeah, and he was being racist.
Wait,
that's the
he's talking to their parents.
You said
admitted or took accountability.
You say, is that stainless steel? No, actually, it's aluminum. No, is that stainless steel? No, when my other project I did, that was stainless steel. That was aluminum. Yeah, this one is stainless steel. Bro, I done did so much with this that damn chessboard, and it still is in good condition. No, I didn't see the interview, but that's what I was gonna do today, was gonna talk about that, but then I had to come back and just justify. I had to come back and talk about this. So I guess I'm gonna do that early in the morning. Well, I ain't gonna say early morning. I'm gonna do it in the morning though. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about the Metcalfs. I mean the Carmelo Anthony, because y'all know the daddy went on TikTok talking all that shit. I see you do. I see you do. Talking all that shit and being racist. The fuck? And then the judge went and did an interview. Who does an interview that fast, bro? Who does an interview that fast? You say, I have to calm down before I do the judge's interview. I'll be at work in the morning. I'm not gonna do it early in the morning. I'll probably do it around 11 or 12. But everybody want to come out and talk and all this shit now. But he was over there. He was being so racist, bro. Definitely that girl, talented and beautiful. I saw your pic and said, oh yeah, she beautiful. Yes, I love it. You're super talented, for real. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just don't talk about my shit. Feel me? That case was manufactured. Yeah, we all know that. We all know that. Give me anything to make. I bet you I can make it. Give me anything to make. This is what I be saying. This is why these fuckers don't like us, bro. We make something out of nothing, and then they want to steal our shit and act like they came up with it. This was their invention type. No, Bookie Butt. I'm gonna start making those chessboards and selling them. That's where the money at. The whole county crooked and racist. Insane. Just insane. Yes, and you're confident at that. That's why they be in their feelings. Let me look up the dad's interview. Yeah, go look up that interview. Baby, when I say pissed, I was fucking... See, now y'all finna give me back like... Y'all finna give me back there. Do y'all want to watch some of it? No, this on Meeks, bro. I don't like...
Hell no, we don't want to watch none of it. I'm mad enough. I'm tired.
I don't want Meeks' case. I don't like mixing the cases. But, oh, bro. Did you see where that dude got locked up for making a terrorist attack? The dude, what dude? I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't want to misspeak. Make me a booty to go outside and take it back off when I come home. I can make you one of those. Yeah, that stuff had me heated. Ooh, I might. Don't get me started. You will really have me trying some shit. I swear to God, when my brain get to going, it don't stop, Bookie. I be hating it sometimes. Jake Lane or something like that. Wait, I don't think I know about that one. He made a terrorist threat on who? Black people or just period? You heard about that, Tanisha?
About what?
Jake Lane made a terrorist threat.
Who the hell is Jake Lane and when?
They said yes, black people's invented most of the things we have today. Exactly, but they be trying to take credit for our shit. This is why they didn't want us to learn how to read, write, none of that.
Who
Oh,
is Jake
George
Lane?
Carmelo. You know, his daddy said on that interview, his dad said his dad and mom just did an interview too. Said that do y'all don't know the amount of threats that we've been getting and still getting on his Facebook. I went and looked, and he posted where they made a video. This was back when it first happened. Y'all know they made a music video about hanging them, the whole family. Like
I'm,
what?
I'm just waiting on us to wake up.
Shantae said, "What a judge interview at."
I don't know. I probably want to Google it, and you'll. I mean, I think what's the name of the Google? What's his name?
Fox 4 News or something, or
Um, what's his name? Judge Roach interview. Put that in. It might pop up.
he got a 1 million bond talking about he was gonna take him out if he was found innocent. And who do he know? How many people he would have had on that ass? He said if they didn't find Carmelo guilty, that he would unalive Carmelo. He should go to prison for that, bro. That because that means he'll come out here and do it to any black person he sees to take it out on us for what somebody else did of our skin color. He threatened the jurors too. Now, why he threatened the jurors? People is just, yeah. We gonna talk about this shit tomorrow because I still got the video that I was gonna do. I still got that. So that's we coming back tomorrow and talk about this. Yeah, because I'm so upset about this case, bro. When they found him guilty, literally, when I was live with y'all, I was literally up here crying, bro. Like that really is, it messes with me. That messed with me, and it still messes with me. Reminder not to mention CC's in the chat. I let Jake pass, but not others. Oh, here, CC. Oh, if I knew he was a CC, I wouldn't have told y'all. I wouldn't have said who was it. The stuff he was out there saying is beyond insane. Go piece, I give you, lady who did interview about the judge. Okay, he's been locked up for so much stuff, and they keep letting him out. And this is why we be having them motherfuckers that do go and do this type of stuff, mass shootings and all of that. This is crazy. It's like I wake up, I go to sleep normally. I wake up and think about that this young man had to sleep in a cold ass jail cell. You know what I'm saying? He can't wake up in his bed no more. You feel me? Like this is insane. He would have never thought that this would have happened to him. I don't know who he is. I just saw it on another CC's video. Like I ain't know he was a CC, but they need to take his whole fucking platform for that then. They need to take his whole platform. Because he's sending messages to the people that's following him. Now we can say that's a fucking cult. And he try, you know what I'm saying? He influencing people. He influencing people in a negative way. That's not okay. Anywho, I'm finna get out of here, y'all. I gotta go pick up Superstar. I done said that how many times. She get off at 10 though. So I'm good. But we're finna get out of here, y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Justice for Meeks. Drop them hearts. Those scrubs in the chat. This is nothing to big dogs. Period.
How you make it look so sexy? That's like a shit ain't impressive. Hop in the foreign, let's dash. Praying to God it don't catch me. Gripping on you with my hands, I push the brakes.
Talk that shit, baby.
Oh yeah, baby, let me show ya.
One time.
Ride up, you're my backseat driver.
One time, baby.
I fuck with you, I ain't no liar. You know.
Period. See y'all tomorrow, Bookie Buzz. I've been on here for a long time with y'all, 2 hours and 41 minutes. See, y'all been getting me. I can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Report on what's real, we ain't chasing fact. Call Peace TV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon. Call Peace TV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap. But breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Yeah. Fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Reporting what's real, we ain't chasing fame. Call Peace TV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real. Click in the link, truth in the tabs. Type in the name, watch what you have. Cold case, cold facts. I rewind, run it back. Deep dive in the data. Pull the mask off the act. Spotlights in the language. Slow frame when it changes. Every rumor on the timeline shaking, I'm the one that arranges. You see a clip, I see clues. You see abuse, I see truth. You see drama on your screen, I see what they try to hide in room. Yeah, cold piece investigate. I don't play, I demonstrate. Every angle, every frame. Say the name, say the name. Yeah, cold piece investigate. Turn it up and let it play. If it's fake, I separate. Say the name, say the name. Yeah. Cold piece investigate. New drop, new thread. Thumb scroll, see red. I don't chase what's trending. I chase what was never said. Free shot, zoom in. Body talk, tight grin. They confess in the details when the word's too thin. Hit subscribe for the real. I reveal what they feel. You want answers on demand, I'm the one that put the stamp on the seal. Yeah, yeah. Cold piece investigate. I don't play, I demonstrate. Every angle, every frame. Say the name, say the name. Yeah. Cold piece investigate. Turn it up and let it play. If it's fake, I separate. Say the name, say the name. Yeah. Cold piece investigate.
God damn it. We just got another goddamn tornado alert. Just as soon as I got off here, I got to go get my baby, y'all. Bye. God damn it.